Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming a review video on the newest e.l.f. products that I have picked up. I'm going to be talking about 9 products today. 8 of them are new for fall winter 2015 and one of them has been out of stock for literally months and I was just now able to get my hands on it. I've been testing these products out for a couple weeks and I wanted to let you know my thoughts. So if you guys have never heard of e.l.f. before, it stands for Eyes, Lips, Face. You can purchase their items on eyeslipsface.com. They have so many makeup products. They now have skincare, they have brushes, they have so many different things for a great price. So you can purchase e.l.f. products on their website eyeslipsface.com, which will have their entire line, and you can also find some of their products in actually quite a few stores nowadays. A lot of drugstores sell e.l.f., but in store the biggest selection you're going to find is most likely going to be from Target and Walmart. So I have picked up a couple things here and there from Target that I've been wanting to try out, but I haven't placed an actual e.l.f. order on their website for over a year. So when I purchased from e.l.f. back in the day, their products and their site and everything was completely different. They used to have a $1 essentials line, $3 studio line, and $5 mineral line. And I believe now most of the essentials line is $2. The studio line ranges from $3, $4, $6, $8, $10, and I don't even know if they have a mineral line anymore. So e.l.f. pricing is still very reasonable, but when you fall in love with a brand knowing that their products are either $1, $3, or $5, it's always kind of sad when the prices increase only slightly. It's still definitely great deals and great values, but a little disappointing that the price increased. And I used to place e.l.f. orders when a couple times a year they would do a 50% off site-wide sale or 50% off studio sale, and that is when I was going to purchase all of these products. But now unfortunately e.l.f. has excluded all of their new release products from their sales, which is such a bummer and a little frustrating because, like, how long are you going to count something as a new product before I can get it on sale, e.l.f.? So really the best deal you can get now on new products is getting free shipping. So I'm fine with that. I was able to get all of these products with free shipping and they are all reasonable prices. At the end of 2013, I filmed a video of my top 10 e.l.f. products. I'll have that linked up here in case you guys want to check it out. And maybe I need to do an updated version since, like I said, I have picked up a couple things here and there from Target and I do have these 9 products here to talk about as well. So let me know if you'd like to see an updated version, and now I'm going to get right into the review. Make sure you check down below in the description box because I will be giving you more details on all of these products. I will be giving you the prices, the different shades that are available, and a direct link to the item. So the first product I'm going to be talking about is the Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. This retails for $2, so it's part of their essentials line. And I'm going to read you the claims from the e.l.f. website. It says, this lightweight translucent powder is formulated to set your makeup in place for longer wear and to help minimize the appearance of pores and fine lines. It can be used alone or throughout the day for a quick touch-up. Wear under foundation to prep skin or apply over your makeup to set it for a flawless, shine-free finish. So it says that you can use this powder as a primer, as a setting powder, and as a touch-up powder. I have used it all 3 ways so I can really test this product, and I actually prefer it best as a priming powder. And I have used a powder as a primer before. I've used a loose powder and I really like the way that worked, and I do quite enjoy this as a primer. What I will do is apply my pore minimizing and mattifying primer first, and then I'll take a light dusting of this with my big fluffy Real Techniques powder brush and apply it all over my face, and it really does give me like an even texture to apply my foundation on top of, which I really enjoy. So I definitely like this a lot for priming. Do I think it really makes my foundation last longer when I prime it like that? I'm not really sure. I have used this as a setting powder and as a touch-up powder and I didn't like it at all. I felt that I could really see it on my skin and I felt that it kind of caked, and it looked even worse after I touched up than if I would have left it alone. So it might work differently for you. Maybe this isn't just compatible with super oily skin. This is also supposed to be a translucent shade, but if you are darker than light medium or medium skin tone, I would not recommend it because it's definitely going to show up ashy on you. So this is a product that I'm going to finish up using it as a priming powder, but I'm not going to repurchase it. I think it was a really cool, unique concept, but it didn't quite pay off for me. So on a scale of 1 to 5, I would probably rate this 3 because I like it. I don't hate it, I don't love it, but I don't find it essential, and I don't think it does that much for me. So my second product is one that has been out of stock for months. This is the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzing Powder in the shade Fiji, which is the matte duo. Now e.l.f. also has this blush and bronzer duo in 3 other shades. Some of them have a matte shade in the duo, but none of them are completely matte except for this one. So the shades that you get in here would be a warm tone dusty rose and a warm tone matte brown bronzer. And I'm using this as a contour today and this as a blush. This is a little bit warm to contour. I feel like it still works for me, but it wouldn't be ideal. I'm definitely going to be choosing different contour powders over this one for just the color, and I think that the blush is pretty, but it definitely isn't my favorite shade of blush. So here are the swatches right here. This is the blush and this is the bronzer. I feel like in the swatches they're looking a little bit patchy, but they apply really nicely with a brush on my skin, so that really is the most important part. And I'm not sure if I just got a dud, but it's really strange. The blush feels like a straight up powder, but the bronzer feels creamy and it's a bit crumbly at the same time. It's almost like it's wet, which is weird. Like I said, I don't have a problem applying it to my face, but when I swatched it, it was really strange. I do, however, really enjoy the packaging of the e.l.f. Blush and Bronzer Duo. They are supposed to be made to be similar to NARS packaging. It is very slim and sleek. I love the matte black packaging. You do have a really nice large mirror, and I think that the packaging is great. It's not a lot of excess. So for my overall rating, I'm going to give these a 3 out of 5. I love the packaging. I think that the formula is okay. The bronzer formula is a little bit funky because it feels creamy, and the pigmentation is nice. They do apply well on the skin. I don't love these colors. Like I said, I don't love a warm bronzer for contouring, and the blush just isn't a shade that I tend to reach for. So I like this product, but I don't love it. I'm probably not going to be reaching for this over other products, and this definitely is not a must-have for me. The next product I'm going to be talking about is e.l.f.'s Illuminating Palette, which retails for $6. And I'm going to read you the claims from the e.l.f. website. It says, "This beautiful illuminating palette holds 4 gorgeous complementary shades to mix and match for a custom blended radiance that captures, diffuses, and softens the way light reflects on the skin. The soft focus powders are great for highlighting around the eyes and on cheekbones to enhance the skin with a luminous effect. Perfect for all skin tones." So the e.l.f. Illuminating Palette is a dupe for the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders. These are not supposed to be like Becca highlighters. They're not going to be that intense metallic sheen. These are going to be a very natural highlight like the Hourglass. So I want you guys to have that in mind when you are purchasing this, because if you are expecting something like a Becca highlighter, you're going to be highly disappointed. So I have never tried the Hourglass powders because I felt like they were absolutely pointless for the price. I know a lot of people love them, but I'm definitely not going to spend the money on them. And I do like that you get 4 tones here. e.l.f. has made a bunch of palettes similar to this style of packaging with a huge mirror and 4 shades which you can pop out, which is really nice because e.l.f. also has a blush palette in a light and dark shade. They have a bronzer palette and a contour palette. So you can buy all of them, pop out your favorite shades, and create your own custom palette. So that is an option, which is really nice. So I do like the packaging of this. I think that the mirror is a great size. I like that you don't have a bunch of excess packaging, and again, it is that nice sleek black, which I really enjoy. So for the product, these powders are very pigmented, but they are super duper powdery. You need to tap off your brush. You need to make sure you're not holding it over your clothes because this will make a mess. These are crazy powdery. So I'm actually wearing all 4 of these shades on my face today because I really wanted to see how I can make each of these work, and I'm going to tell you how they work for my particular skin tone, which is very fair. So this off-white shade here I use as a cheekbone highlight. This light pinky shade I use to set my under eyes, and this nude shade is really similar to my skin tone, so I really took a little bit of this on my brush and dusted it through the center of my face, and then I use this darkest shade as a bronzer. So I don't love this product because I don't really love that lit from within glow kind of look. I like a wham bam thank you ma'am intense highlights. So my overall rating for this product is going to be a 2.5 out of 5. I really do like the concept. I love that it's a dupe for the Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders, but I think that it is super freaking powdery and I don't get the hype of this. I don't like the texture of these. I feel like they just sit on the skin and they don't do much for me. So this is definitely not a must-have for me, and I do not see the hype about this. The next product we're going to talk about would be the On The Spot Blot Mattifying Blotting Powders, which retail for $5. And I'm going to read you the claims from the e.l.f. website. It says, these innovative blotting papers are infused with translucent powder to help mattify skin and absorb oil without disturbing your makeup. The unique sponge applicator's design makes touch-ups easy and helps leave skin looking refreshed and shine-free. The chic portable case is perfect for all your daily or on-the-go beauty adventures. It comes with 25 blotting papers. It has an applicator sponge with 8 adhesives and a reusable case with a mirror. And this is such an innovative product. I've never seen anything quite like this. I'm super duper oily skin, so I've tried several blotting papers in the past and I freaking love these. These are awesome. So it does come with this nice plastic case, which already makes these better than most blotting papers because they usually come in like a little cardboard case. This is so much better. So just for the case, I already freaking love it. So inside it does come with a mirror, which is nice because of course there's not going to be a mirror in a cardboard packaging blotting paper. So the packaging of this is amazing because it's easy for you to just hold it and help look in a mirror while you're blotting. That's really, really handy, and it isn't too bulky. This is really easy to slip in a makeup bag or a purse. And then, like they said, you do have the little powder puff with an adhesive on it that picks up the blotting papers. And I was wondering how it comes off of here, and as you blot your face and you pick up oil on your blotting paper, it loosens the adhesive and you can peel it right off. So this is so easy to use, and the sponge does bend pretty easily so you can get around your nose. This does a great job of soaking up oil without disturbing makeup like it says. And I have tried a bunch of different blotting papers. I always try new ones. I've never really wanted to repurchase any in particular, but I will absolutely repurchase these. I think that these are super handy. So my overall rating for these blotting papers would be a 5 out of 5. I think the packaging is incredible. This is such an innovative take on blotting papers. I'm highly impressed. So I love the case. I love the mirror. I love the concept and the fact that it actually works. This is not a gimmick. This is a product that will actually work for you. So, I mean, as you can tell, I can't talk highly enough of this product. You guys have to get this. The next product I'm going to be talking about is the e.l.f. Magic Mist and Set, which is their mattifying setting spray. They do have a regular setting spray, an illuminating setting spray, and the matte, and this retails for $4. And I'm going to read you the claims from the e.l.f. website. It says, this fine clear setting spray helps makeup stay put and helps control shine for beautiful looking skin. Infused with vitamin B, E, Arctium Magus root, I don't think I said that right, to help hydrate and soothe. The lightweight, comfortable formula helps improve makeup wearability and prevent color from running or fading. So I want to preface this by saying that I have tried several different setting sprays. I have used the Urban Decay De-Slick. I have used the Ben Nye Final Seal. I have tried some highly highly raved about and recommended setting sprays, and I haven't been impressed. I just don't see the hype of setting sprays in general, but I decided to give this one a try as well because for $4, why not? And I really love the spray on this bottle. I know for my Ben Nye Final Seal, it was terrible. That was the worst part about that product, was because the bottle sprayed out like crazy. So this is a nice fine mist, if you can see. So what I do is I'll spray in an X and then I'll spray in a T on my face. That way I get most of my face without having to go too hardcore in the paint on it, if you know what I mean. So that's definitely the way I would recommend applying it. This sprays so evenly. It does spray kind of a little harsh, so you want to be back a little ways, but it does spray evenly, which I really love. I do think that this helps set my makeup. I don't really think this has any oil control properties to it. Every day that I use it, I feel like I get oily around the same amount of time as if I wasn't using this. So maybe for someone that isn't as oily as me, they would notice more of a difference in terms of oil control. So my overall rating for this would be a 3 out of 5. I like this. I think it sprays evenly. I think it makes my makeup really look nice, but I'm not sure if this really helps my makeup last longer or does anything in terms of oil control. The next product I'm going to talk about is the e.l.f. Lock-On Liner and Brow Cream, which retails for $4. I do have a first impression on this product that I will link up here if you want to check that out, and my shade is in Taupe Blonde. And now I'm going to read you the claims from the e.l.f. website. It says, this cream glides on smoothly to sculpt, shade, and define brows. It can also be used as eyeshadow or eyeliner for gorgeous, long-lasting color. So this is a great alternative to the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. Taupe Blonde is a really nice shade for me. It is a little bit more warm, but I don't mind it, especially now that my hair is red. I think it goes really nicely, and I think the formula of this is great. I think it is very pigmented. It sticks well to skin and to brow hairs. So my overall rating for this brow pomade would be a 4 out of 5. The color, the quality, everything about this is amazing. The only reason I'm not giving this a perfect score is because I don't really love pomades. I much prefer a pencil and powder. I feel like it looks more natural and I feel like it helps fill in better. I feel like when I apply any type of pomade to my brows, I can definitely tell where my brow hairs are and where the pomade is. So I think that pomades are really fun and I like to try them out, but it isn't my preferred method of filling in my brows. The next product I'm going to be talking about would be the e.l.f. Flawless Eyeshadow Quads. These retail for $2 and I have 2 different shades. The first one I have would be Natural Matte, and the other shade I have is Matte for Plum. These are 2 of the newer released shades. So what you get in this quad would be 4 eyeshadows, of course, and they all have a label. So if you aren't sure of how to use these shadows, they do give you a guide. Of course, you don't have to use them the way they suggest, but the way that they have them laid out would be base, lid, crease, and liner. And I thought that the colors in this quad looked awesome as great comparisons with any shimmery lid shade that you wanted to do, because you have a brow bone highlight, you have a blending color, a crease color, and an outer corner liner shade. So I thought this was going to be awesome. I'm wearing it on my eyes today with the Maybelline Bad to the Bronze color tattoo, and I do not love it. First off, I feel like the shades do not come out the same on the eye as they look in the pan. These eyeshadow quads are pigmented, but so freaking powdery. I feel like they blend out to look really muddy. So while these are pigmented, I think the quality is terrible. My overall rating for these eyeshadow quads would be a 2 out of 5 because I do not like them whatsoever. They aren't the absolute worst eyeshadows that I tried. I would not recommend these to anyone. I don't care if you're a beginner or you are an eyeshadow junkie. I do not recommend these. I think that they are awful quality and I am not going to be using these. The next product I'm going to be talking about would be the e.l.f. Kiss Balms. They retail for $2. I am wearing this on my lips today. It is the shade Bare Kiss. And now I'm going to read you the claims from the e.l.f. website. It says, this beautifully tinted lip balm helps create baby soft lips so you can always be kissable. Each color provides a sheer tint of coverage for a lovely and luscious lip effect. infused with vitamin A and E, grapeseed oil, and jojoba oil to help nourish, protect, and moisturize lips. The silky smooth formula glides on lips for lasting comfort, while the minty flavor keeps lips feeling fresh. So I think that the packaging for this lip balm is nice and simple. It is still a clear packaging, but it is tinted the same shade of your lip balm. So in case you have a bunch of them, you're going to be able to tell which shade it is before having to open it up, which I really enjoy. And I do have the shade Bare Kiss, which is the nude shade. So this is the lightest shade, and look how much color payoff I'm able to get. And this is really 2 swipes on my lips. So I'm really impressed with the color payoff for a tinted lip balm. And this does have a minty scent, but really what it smells like is a mixture of Orbit Bubble Mint Gum and Cinnamon Gum. Those two mixed together is the scent of this. So I really do enjoy it. It is nice and light. So I really do like the texture of these lip balms. I find that they are thicker than baby lips, which didn't work for me whatsoever. So they will help keep your lips feeling nourished and moisturized for longer. They're not going to wear off immediately. So I do really enjoy this lip balm. I don't think I'm going to buy any more shades, and I'm not going to reach for this over my EOS lip balms for moisture purposes, but if I want some moisture and a light wash of color, I definitely think that these are nice. So my overall rating for these would be a 3 out of 5. And the last thing I'm going to be talking about is the e.l.f. Kiss It Goodbye Lip Color Remover, which retails for $3. And I'm going to read you the claims from the e.l.f. website. It says, this clear oil-based formula conditions while gently removing long-lasting lip color. Lip stains and long-lasting lip colors have met their match. Infused with safflower oil, jojoba oil, and aloe, this product helps to soothe, hydrate, and replenish lips while breaking down color. So as you guys know, liquid lipsticks are all the rage right now, and they can be pretty tricky to remove because they are so long wearing. This is absolutely incredible. It does have an angled plastic applicator where the product comes out of, and it is designed so you can rub it directly on your lips to help remove the product. I wouldn't recommend it that way. I would say that you should squeeze them out on your finger and then wipe it off, because if you do it like this, you're more likely to get your leftover lip product down into the tube to mix with the remover, which I think is just kind of gross. So it's totally up to you. So I like that the packaging has the option of applying it straight from the tube, but that's just not how I like to apply it. This does a great job at removing liquid lipstick, and you don't need a ton of this product either. I do find that this formula leaves my lips feeling moisturized afterwards. So my overall rating for this product would be a 5 out of 5. If you have liquid lipsticks, you need this in your life. It is going to be a lifesaver. Whenever I am on the go and I'm wearing a liquid lipstick, I will keep the remover and the liquid lipstick in my purse, because most liquid lipsticks after I eat will wear off in the center and then I'll have color on the outside, and many of them do not reapply well over themselves. So I will take the remover, completely remove it, and then I will apply fresh. So guys, those are my thoughts on the 9 newest e.l.f. products to my collection, and a lot of these things were really innovative ideas, but I just found that they didn't wow me. A lot of these products I did give them a review because they weren't terrible, but they weren't amazing. The 2 products that I would say that you must have, and the ones that are my personal stands out, would be the On the Blot Mattifying Blotting Powders and the Kiss It Goodbye Liquid Lipstick Remover. I feel like these are very innovative products that really paid off. These are not gimmicky. These actually work really well. I'm also highly impressed with the e.l.f. pomade as well. Like I said, pomades just aren't my go-to method of filling in my brows, but I think that the quality of this is amazing. So these 3 products right here are the biggest standouts for me. The rest of the products are just okay. I think that all of them are definitely worth a shot, except for the Flawless Eyeshadow Quads. These are god-awful. Do not waste your $2 on these. You will highly regret it. So those are all of my thoughts on those e.l.f. products. I would love to know your thoughts if you've tried any of these items out, and I would love to know your favorite e.l.f. products in a comment down below. Thank you all so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.